Yo! What's going on, everybody? Oh my god. Hopefully everybody's having a solid day today. I'm about to eat brunch. Nice, man. Nice. Lizzie, Goku, how you doing? Casey, YW. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit just everywhere right now in the moment. Let's see if more people hop on before we get started with the conversations about the paranormal field in the world right now. It's going crazy. It's getting out there a little bit more, isn't it? Yeah, it's getting wacky in some places. Of course, before we even start the conversation, I want to say that we're going to try to keep this as classy as possible, respectful. Hello from Northeast Ohio. Oh, I'm from Ohio too. Nice to meet you. Welcome, Angie. How you doing? Thank you all, KWA. Yesterday I had a panic attack, but because I saw a toxic person was in the server, I had to leave the server because I didn't feel safe. Oh boy, I'm sorry to hear that. Gosh, oof. You come across them though. They're everywhere. There's a lot of toxicity in the world. Oh yeah. Hey, hello, bedhead nephew. Hello, welcome. My niece was born this morning. Oh, nice, T-Pet. Congratulations. Hell yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. We do. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Carol. How are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing pretty solid right now. It's going to be a pretty interesting conversation for sure. Again, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it respectful as much as possible because we all know what we're probably going to be talking about in this live stream today. And again, let's get more people in here, guys. Hop on in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Be a part of the conversation. Whatever your opinion is, just hop on in. I want to hear everybody's opinions on these. And I will be doing a live reading of these posts that Cody and Satori made on Instagram. So if you guys are curious about that, speaking of which, I need to go ahead and actually hashtag. I forgot to do that. I mean, most of the stuff looks pretty good. Hashtag Conjuring House. Let's see. Okay, we're back. Hey, Francis, how you doing? Thanks, I'm going better. Healing? Oh, wait, that's understandable. It's understandable. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I really am. KW, let's see here. Hey. Welcome. See, not a lot of people. Did you open your gift yet? I did. I do have a video of it, by the way. I do have a video of it. Honestly, if this controversy never happened, I would have probably done it on this live stream, but I didn't think I was going to go live anytime soon, so yeah, I kind of feel bad about that, but I did open it. It's done. It was interesting for sure. I can't wait to see till you see the video. It's going to be good. Yeah, it's good. What's the status with the GoFundMe, bro? So far, we've raised $1,700 for the child at home, guys. It's crazy cool. At least that's what it was when I last checked. $1,700 on the GoFundMe. Yeah, pretty cool. I really appreciate all of your guys' support and love and everything. It means the world to me. We do got some stuff to talk about. Hey, Paulina, how are you doing? Guys, hop on in. Let me know when you're hopping on in. Hit the like button. Come on, everybody. Be part of the conversation. It's not just about me. It's about a lot of things. Oh, man. We've only been live for a few minutes, so it's not... We have a little bit of time before we can start the conversation. I saw a video last night from 4 years ago, Tapping Twins. Have you seen it? I have not seen it. No, I have not seen that video. Right now, I'm editing my book and also trying to read a book. This book I'm reading, it's meh. Don't really like the characters, to be honest. That's understandable. New drama? Oh, yeah. We got some things to talk about. The Cody and story post is pretty crazy. Yeah, we'll get into that. I'll be going over there and reading it live, and we'll talk about it a little bit. Again, I'm going to be as respectful as possible. So this is not about going over, hating on them. This is not about trashing them. This is not about sending death threats. This is not about doing any of those things that, unfortunately, I feel like have labeled a lot of debunking channels as haters because they feel like the debunkers are bringing about a lot of hatred in the paranormal community, which I don't think is the case at all. I don't think that's the case at all, but unfortunately, they're correct when it does spark some people to go out there and start really making crazy complaints and crazy threats about it. And unfortunately, there is a side to it that is true about that, but we will be talking about that first off and foremost. We're better than that, guys. Come on. We don't need to be sending death threats. We don't need to be threatening anybody. We don't need to be doing the trashy shit. No, it's not what it's about. It's not what these opinions are about. Fairy in the chat. How you doing, Faith? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for making it. Okay. I wanted to at least get like 50 people in here before we started going over to the Instagram post, but it is what it is. I'll just go ahead and head on over there and we'll take a look at the I won't bring it up on screen. I'll just read it to you guys and see what it says. Pretty sure it's on Cody Despian's page. Yes, it is. I have it right here. It's pulled up right in front of me. All right, guys. Yeah, a few more people hop on in, and I'll go ahead and start reading it and give you guys my thoughts. Polina, it is. Don't you think this answer from the owner of the Conjuring house was kind of defiant and aggressive? It was a little bit. Yeah, it's a certainly interesting response, and it was certainly crazy and interesting why she posted it as late as she did. Now, obviously, you know, this is coming from somebody who has been talking about this for a while now. It was just a very odd thing. Why post it now and not when this all was going down? I just don't know why. Maybe something was really said to them that really, like, triggered something. I don't know. But I can only assume there wasn't really no full detail on what could have caused for her to lose her shit like that. But it's not like I can't understand at the same time. Again, I've understood this for a while now, that there are people who are getting legitimately pissed off that Cody and Satori have received a lot of, pretty harsh comments. I mean, look, there are a lot of really respectful, critical people who really want them to show the real shit and want them to be honest. But then there is a side to it where people are really just trying to, like, jab a knife into them and really become hateful, and there's no need for that. It's not what it's about. Those things are not something I stand for myself, and I'm not in agreement with the method. I'm just not. So the Conjuring house itself is not the place I am criticizing. The method is what I'm criticizing. The method is what I'm unsure about. So, yeah. So let's just make sure that's established first. I'm not talking about the property. The Conjuring house I have nothing against. It's the method I have something against. And it is the constant defending of the method I am against. So let's make sure that is what I establish first. Okay. Just to throw that out there. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for making it. Hey. The Cult Life. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you so much for making it. Peachy hopped on in. Hey, Peachy. All right, we're going to go ahead and dive into this post, guys. I'm not sure what to expect when reading it. I was told that they posted and people had shared it with me. I just didn't go over there yet. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and dive into that. Hey, first time catching you live. Hey, is it Advani? Thank you so much for making it. Really appreciate you. I saw them do the method at Ghost Hunters 2 years ago in this old jail. We found a quill pen. It could have been placed there to research done, so they knew. Hey, my world, how you doing? Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and read the post by Cody Despian really quick. This is from both Satori and Cody, and I'm not really sure who made this post, but we're going to certainly find out. But I'm going to go ahead and start, guys, give you my thoughts. Again, if I want to say something, I will pause what I'm saying. Oh, my God, my hair. Please, cover my forehead. Okay. Cody and Satori. It's a pretty nice layout, I gotta be honest. They got it like their logo on top, the paranormal couple. All right. Skeptics and cynics are two different things. A skeptic is an open-minded individual who seeks to find the truth no matter what the answer is. They are constructive and are willing to doubt opinions and ask important questions that positively push things further, which pretty much is what I would say I am. That's pretty much what I've been trying to do, is just push these questions more and more and more as respectfully as I can. And they are willing to doubt opinions. So I've doubted opinions. I've accepted opinions, but yeah, fair. A cynic is someone who either does not believe or is very black and white about things they believe. They look at things through a negative lens. They would rather jump to belief that people are dishonest or selfish rather than the idea that there may be another explanation to be explored. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. A cynic is someone who either does not believe or is very black and white about things they believe. They look at things through a more negative lens. They would rather jump to the belief that people are dishonest or selfish rather than the idea that there may be another explanation to be explored. Okay. A cynic is someone who either does not believe. So if you got to understand, for some reason, this is a problem. Okay. This is a problem. And I've already noticed. There's a lot of comments on this post that are all positive. It's all positive comments. Okay. Okay, we already got a problem here. A cynic is someone who either does not believe, so if you don't believe in the method, you're a cynic. That is the issue, guys. It's not the paranormal. Nobody's questioning the paranormal. It's the method people are questioning. But if anybody questions that method and just straight up doesn't believe it, they're a cynic. That is, or is very black and white about things they believe. They look at things through a more negative lens. It's not negative. We got to stop labeling it as negative. Questioning your method is not negative. We got to get that. We got to push that mindset to the side. Has nothing to do with it. And the paranormal has nothing to do with it. It is literally just the method. The Conjuring house, put it to the side. The paranormal, put it to the side. The method is what people are questioning. It's not anything else. That's already I see a problem there. And they view it through a negative lens. They would rather jump to the belief that people are dishonest, which the reason why people are finding you to be dishonest is because you have been caught on many things that just don't add up. And you are dodging a lot of questions. You say it's okay to ask questions, and there are people who have asked these questions respectfully as all possibly you can ever ask a question. But you still laugh at them, and you still push it to the side. That's an issue. Okay, so, and that's not what you should be doing. You should be just answering the questions honestly. Okay. A true skeptic is more open-minded, while a cynic is more closed-minded. This is researchable information. I don't know where I lie then. Am I a cynic or am I a skeptic? Because I am pretty much along both of those in some cases or scenarios. I don't believe in the method. Not anymore. I don't believe in the method. But I'm also an open-minded individual. I don't understand. I believe in the paranormal. I'm very open-minded. I just don't believe in the it just kind of okay. But okay, whatever. This is researchable information. The research thing comes up again. This is researchable information. Definitions are researchable. Of course they are. No one said anything about these meaning what they mean. Of course it's researchable information. I will say, Cody and I support true skepticism fully. That's questionable. My last name, Satori Haas, gained its attention in the paranormal field from a skeptical man. Supporting and understanding skepticism was something I was raised and taught to do. Okay. So then you should understand why people are skeptical of this, right? Right? But it seems like, because of posts like this, I'm not too sure if you do accept skepticism. And every time someone is skeptical and questions anything, you laugh it off or you push it to the side, and then you are just ignoring the comments. And clearly you're not ignoring them because you make posts. Okay, I don't know. It just feels like that's not the case. In my personal opinion, from what you've posted and your own responses, it just doesn't seem like that's the case. I could be wrong about that, for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe you just didn't word it right. I don't know. I will say there are some, not all, that claims to be skeptics, but are really cynics. We cannot deny this. I will say there are some, not all, that claim to be skeptics, but are really cynics. We cannot deny this. So automatically, because you personally believe that, the gauntlet was dropped. It is what it is. Some people are skeptics, but they're really cynics. Bam! Judgment. I think this is where a lot of tension comes from between those who believe in certain paranormal experiences and those that don't. Closed-minded people may be misrepresenting the wrong category given skepticism and negative light. No. Again, debunkers helped me, but it was through your own responses about all of this is what really really made me question it. It's not necessarily the debunkers, who I think gave really good evidence and still continue to give really good evidence, but it was your own responses to all of this is what I was like, oh, okay, that doesn't really feel like the people I thought you were in the Conjuring series. So, because anytime anybody would criticize you, you would go on the defensive and tell them to do their research. So, like, they can't even question you because you have because there's attitude given, and that to me is just it's a red flag. Okay, I think the same thing can be said towards believers. There are believers who have a healthy level of skepticism, ask important questions, and provide constructive feedback to how to advance further. Again, it feels very one-sided. I don't know. Let me go back. I'm going to reread that again. I think this is where a lot of tension comes from between those who believe in certain paranormal experiences and those that don't. Closed-minded people may be misrepresenting the wrong category, giving skepticism a negative light. So because they do not believe in your method, for a lot of obvious reasons, they are putting it in a negative light. They are giving that skepticism a negative light because it involves your method. I think the same thing can be said towards believers. There are believers who have a healthy level of skepticism. So if you're too skeptical, it's unhealthy. But if you're a believer who has slightly a bit of skepticism, it's a healthy bit of skepticism. As long as you're a believer in it and you're skeptical about the method. As long as you believe in the method but you're skeptical, it's a healthy amount of skepticism. Ask important questions and provide constructive feedback on how to advance further. And look, and that's the problem. That's why a lot of the skeptics that who believed you at first, a lot of people who were on the believability side are becoming now, in what you find to be cynics, are because you aren't showing proof. You aren't doing any of these things. People are giving you so many options to find a way to prove this is real. But then you tell them that we're not going to prove it. And we're not lab rats. And we're not this, that, and this. That's why they got so aggravated, because you're just not doing it. Like you say here, that you appreciate the questions and comments and all of that stuff, but you don't want to answer any of them. You don't want to go the next step. I think that's why the skeptics are turning to cynics in your eyes, and they're getting more aggravated about it. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand where I'm coming from? I think that could be a possibility. Sorry, 1 second. 1 second. I need to turn that down. Sorry. As we all struggle. There are some believers who don't do that, and instead battle those who do question because they see things as only one way. There are some believers who don't do that, and instead battle those who do question because they see things in one way. I will not speak specifically on any controversy surrounding Cody and myself. We already have made our statements and continue to push forward honestly and genuinely, and that's up for debate. I will say that there is a lot of public does not know about in regards to negative and dangerous experiences that have occurred to or about us, but the majority has been very good in response. We are handling everything away from the public as we don't really live for drama, believe it or not. I will end with this. There's another page. I cannot and absolutely will not attempt to change opinions that have already been made. It is not my place to dictate what anyone believes. Cody and I have never wanted that. We give respect to those who show respect to us. We have many friends and that have their own opinions, and we never asked for their opinions or beliefs to change. Again, that is not our place. We cannot do something pretty weird. We can do something pretty weird. We don't know all the answers, and new findings and information is being gained every day. Things change and evolve constantly. What may come off and inconsistencies may actually just be new knowledge or things we missed that show that this activity is always changing. And there's a lot of information that we are trying to show in such a small time frame of video. What are you talking about? You guys do like 2-hour-long videos with Sam and Colby. How is that a short period of time video? We welcome skeptics into our lives. We actually need them. What if there is an answer we just haven't recognized or put together yet? So if you are okay, we're gonna talk a little bit about this. We have engaged with skeptics all over the country at multiple different locations and are going to continue to do so. Just because there isn't a camera on us 24/7 does not mean that we aren't working consistently, and this with the help of those around us. With the help of skeptics and educated individuals, with a lot of supportive, constructive feedback, we have begun to push this further and have started to further a lot of knowledge about what's happening. It has actually helped us with a lot of our own understanding. We do not welcome insults, threats, or purposeful misinformation. We also do not welcome talk about us as if the object is prized, as we are objects or prized possessions. Oh boy, we are people and belong to no one. If you have a question or concerns, bring it up to us. Bring it to us openly and honestly. At the end of the day, whether you believe in what we do or not, please treat us with respect as we want to do in return for all of you. Okay, so people are allowed to have the opinion that you are frauds. People should be allowed to have that opinion. That is an absolute, they should be able to have that opinion, especially if you just do not want to answer certain questions, if you want to pick and choose these questions. And a lot of them are respectable. I don't really understand where if they want you to do something certain, and you are welcome to a lot of these things, apparently, certain things, things that you pick and choose. I don't think that's a bad thing. There's not a lot of, there are hateful people. I'm not going to deny that. There are really hateful people who do come after you guys, and I've seen them, and I'm like, oh my God, that is like next level. And of course, I never encourage that. For the most part, debunkers never encourage that. Nobody ever encourages hateful and ridiculous. And, I made that one little skit, but nobody in any sort of ounce of any common knowledge or have common sense wish any ill will on you guys. And that's unfortunate that you've had to experience with that. But there are a lot of issues I have with this message that you are trying to get off. And yeah, it's unfortunate because I'm actually going to go back to my live stream really quick. Oh, man. That was interesting. I got to think about that for just a second. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for making it. Sorry about that. I was just reading it. Yep. Finally made it to your live stream. Hey, Meadow. How are you doing? It's hurtful to the bunkers are being treated. Yep. My last video was great. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Innocent until proven guilty. Here's the thing. The reason why I don't buy it, personally, this is coming from my own personal viewpoints and my own personal opinion about everything that I have seen. To me, there's just a lot more evidence pointing that I just cannot trust them more than there is evidence pointing that they are legit. Okay, I can't just take someone's word for it. No, that's how you get conned. Okay, we live in a world where people strive off of lies and deceit. And if I cannot gain any of the answers that I think would easily set them aside from frauds and fakers, and I'm just supposed to take their word for it, I'm not going to just take their word for it, especially when a lot of evidence has been shown to me. And I don't care what anybody says. It's pretty convincing evidence, and it is video evidence that doesn't just go away with the click of a button. It's on the internet. So there's just too much there that make me question them. And for the most part, I think would make anybody question them. Now, there are people who refuse to go look at this video evidence, and that's up to them. That is on them. If they do not want to look at this evidence, live your life how you want to live it. But don't sit there and bash people who have watched the evidence and are calling them out for what they truly believe they are doing. Don't bash them for doing that. We're talking about the situation with the Conjuring house and whatnot, or Satori and Cody, really. It's going good, Sarah. Thank you so much for asking. Let me go back up, guys. I'm missing some comments. I believe there is far much evidence against Satori being real on top of the constant lies and contradictions. Also, they could put a stop to this themselves in a heartbeat. They really can. There's so many ways to do it. But again, they view those people as cynics. The people who want to actually have them do something, they think they're being viewed as objects. They're using that excuse, that they're being viewed as objects. And that's not what it's about at all. It's just not what it's about. In your mind, it might be about that, but it's not about that at all. It's just not. Funny story. Jackie posted that just hour after we had left the Conjuring house. I saw that, man. I'm looking forward to your investigation. I'm not really looking forward to many more Conjuring house stuff, but I am looking forward to seeing what you and Side Eye Guy caught over there. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. But yeah, going back to this entire post right here from Satori. It looks like Satori typed it up. They say they're working with people. People they pick and choose, obviously. They're not going to work with anybody else. Probably more than likely people that don't believe in them. They're not going to work with those people who just want them to do what would easily prove this to be real or fake. They're not going to do it. And to me, again, it just makes me feel dumb. It makes me feel like you're treating people who actually genuinely are looking at logic as just dumb. And they shouldn't be questioning anything. And that's just not a good look. That's just not a good look. And I'm looking at your comment section, and there's a lot of positive comments here. Like, a lot of positive comments. Way more than... I'm not sure if you're trying to... I'm not sure if you're deleting comments or removing comments. Again, it's your social media account, so, you're entitled to doing what you want to do. And obviously, and whatnot. But I'm hoping that you're at least leaving comments that at least, are giving you some decent criticism. Because if you're not up for any criticism, then, I mean, me myself, man, I get criticized all the time, and I'm open to it. I'm welcome to it. I really am. I don't delete comments, even if someone's cussing the shit out of me. I don't delete comments. It looks like it would look like if I did that, it would look like I'm trying to change the narrative, and I'm trying to make myself look like a beautiful individual, and I have nothing wrong going on with me, and I just don't feel like that is a good way to do it. Personally, I just don't. I think anybody should be open up for criticism, especially if you're online. This is going to happen. I feel like they're deleting them, demonitoring them. A little off topic, but do you like faking ARGs as the same level as faking paranormal? But do you feel like faking ARGs? What are ARGs? I'm an idiot. You're gonna have to I'm gonna have to apologize. I'm an idiot. What are ARGs? Alternate reality games, commonly abbreviated, are fictional narratives that unfold over time, using the real world as a platform and tell stories of a... So it's a video game, right? It's like video game stuff, is what you're saying. Alternate reality games. So it's pretty much a made-up world, right? I would say faking the paranormal is a bit worse. Yeah. I've never done ARGs before, but think of backrooms. I would say faking the paranormal is a little bit worse. And the reason why I say that is because there are genuinely people out there who really want to find real evidence, who really want to go to these locations and pay thousands of dollars to stay at these locations and find real evidence. Again, that's not like a small amount of money either. When you're staying the night, you hope that nobody's tampering with anything. You hope that nobody is faking anything. Because you want to catch real evidence. You want to really believe it. But unfortunately, if you're faking evidence, I mean, people are really just gonna, and then they go to these places and then they start doing these investigations. They're not gonna catch anything because content creators will fake stuff for their videos, and then once these people are like, oh wow, I really need to go there and check it out myself. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people who go to these locations and catch stuff, but there are a lot of people who go to these locations and don't catch stuff. I was seeing comments on the Conjuring house post of people saying that we went to the Conjuring house and nothing happened. And it's like, oh, well, that's a bit weird. Member for 12 months. Well, thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate that. What's up, Mythos Paranormal? How are you doing today, sir? How are you doing? Hey, welcome, Sharon, to A Maniac with a Knife. I really appreciate that level of commitment. It means the world to me. So, yeah, guys, I just went over Satori and Cody's Instagram post, and to me, there's a lot of just pick and choosy feel. A lot of that we're not going to listen to these people because to us, they're cynics. If they question anything, if they want us to do anything that would prove this to be real, then they're cynics. We're not objects. We're not this. We're not that. And again, it's the wrong way to go about it if you're telling the truth. It's just, and this does not even just remotely go towards them. This could be anybody. You could be literally anybody. And if this is how you acted, I don't know if I would trust you. So I should probably make that clear that I'm not just meaning it towards them. I'm meaning this as if anybody did this to me, I would be questioning it. And I think anybody, rightfully so, would be questioning it. I will say when we went, it was pretty quiet. Something interesting happened, but overall the entire night was really quiet, except for the floor of the heater. Yep. I think that heater has gone off in several paranormal investigation videos, as a matter of fact. Just watched your live today, Joe. Joe Inside Guy in the basement with his mask on. It was freaky as fuck. Yeah, I'm so jealous you guys got to be exploring with Josh. This seems like a really cool dude, man. Seems like a really nice dude. If they're willing to come up with their statements, they should be willing to do a while sitting with their feet off on the ground. And there's other ways to do it too. I mean, there's literally other ways to prove that this knocking method is real. It's not just taking off your socks and shoes. There are other ways to do it. And people have given a lot of great examples of how you could do this without, doing what they're afraid apparently of doing this foot fetish thing. There are ways to do it. But again, they just keep shimmying away. And again, I'm not just saying this. These are things they've done themselves. I know people are probably thinking like I'm the one who's saying this stuff. I'm not just saying this stuff. These are things that these guys have done themselves. I'm just giving my own opinion and context of what this can mean, right? Apparently Josh is not a fan of yours. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Evil, how you doing? What do you think of what the boys have made about the paranormal? I genuinely like the boys. This is coming from somebody who does watch the paranormal, and occasionally I will debunk as much as I possibly can. If it's not out in front of my face, sometimes I have a hard time seeing it, but I do try to debunk when I can, because I think debunking is important. I think skepticism, again, is important. Cody and Satori were saying this themselves, and they were right on certain occasions, that yes, skepticism is very important, but to change the narrative on skepticism is not good. I mean, I think the skepticism that the skepticism that they should be welcoming a little bit more are the ones who are actually trying to help them. Believe it or not, it's not even attacking them all at once. I mean, the people who are coming out and saying you should do this, that, and this are not evil. They're not haters. They're not assholes. They're not trying to ruin you. They're trying to help you. That's the sad part, man. They're trying to help. When people are saying you should do this, that, and this, sit on a swing, lift your shoes, that would work, and it would prove everything. But if you're not gonna do those things, and even the easiest ones, I don't know what else you expect people to think. I just don't. Like, you have to understand, if you can understand the believability side of things, you should probably understand where a lot of these debunkers are questioning you. And you could have shut them all up. So easily, you could have shut them up, especially if you have nothing to hide. Again, the method is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Conjuring house. I'm not talking about anybody else. The method is what I'm looking at. Hey, Ashley, how are you doing? Now I'm scared. Is Josh I hope he's a fan of me. Please? I like exploring with Josh. As a matter of fact, I want to check out one of his more recent videos with the Disneyland stuff. I think that looks so cool. I don't really like the owner of the Conjuring house, because apparently a creator booked the house, but the owner found out he had a lot of followers, demanded more money. Yeah. I can't go by that too much. I have to have actual physical proof of that. But no, that would be nuts if that's true. If that's the case, that is like, wow, oh boy. My buddy and I were going to the Conjuring house after Sam and Colby's video, but now we are doing Hensdale and Wildwood. And I think that's the thing, man. That's probably what hurts me the most, is like, and this is not me trying to bash their business. I'm not trying to come after their business. I understand that, these are people too, and whatnot. But if I had to be blunt and honest, I just am not interested to go to the house. I'm not, and I love that property, man. I love it. I think it's historically rich. It's beautiful looking. I just got no interest. I'm almost burnt out. On the entire place, and it's like, yikes, wowzas. You get what I'm saying? And it sucks, because I really wasn't thinking like that after last year, 2 years ago. Hey, Bad to the Bone, how are you doing? I saw Josh's new video, and it's badass. It's a must-see. I have to check it out. I'm completely burned out. Yeah, I feel ya. I said this before. hate the two totally different meanings. Often when people disagree with some of the things. KW, glad you're doing well. Good, Jane. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm doing very good. The previous owner is disappointed as well. That's a shame. That's a shame. I'm disappointed. That's the good word. I'm disappointed. They're not responding in the ways that I really feel like they would have benefited them to respond. I think there were better ways to respond to this. In all seriousness. Same dude, cannot be bothered with the place at all. I don't think I'd even go there if they paid me. Lost the appeal to the point where I don't even think anything ever happened there. And that's so sad. That's so sad because I genuinely think that there are a lot of paranormal investigators who have probably gone to that location and have caught some really cool evidence. And I have no doubt the building is haunted. I have no doubt in my mind. I'm sure that place has a lot of historical value. I'm sure there's a lot of, of course the history has a dark history in some cases. There's probably activity there. I wouldn't question it. But unfortunately, look, you got to understand where I'm coming from too. And I'm not trying to be over dramatic about it, but you got to understand where I'm coming from. This goes for anybody. From the way they have responded is the reason why I started losing interest. The way they have responded. Because they could have shut everybody up with the snap of a finger. I think they could have done it. They could have shut up so many people if they had just done some of the things that I think that would have saved them. But unfortunately, they come off like they have a lot to hide. And again, can I say that with 100% facts? Can I say that with I guess not. But after watching all that evidence, and to me, the evidence is pretty clear. Yeah. Because to me, look at this. You got to look at it like this too. And this is, again, goes for anybody. Satori and Cody. Okay. Mainly Cody at this point. He has said a lot of things in Sam and Colby's video that we all personally believed. We had no reason to question it. A lot of videos started coming out. And a lot of things that did not add up. It did not add up. And look, if someone is not being honest back then and even today, why should I trust somebody I just do not find to be honest? That makes no logical sense in my eyes. If I find this person not to be as honest as I was hoping, I just don't have any reason to personally believe that they're being honest, even now. Being honest goes a long way. From the start to the end, being honest goes a long way, because if you're honest in the beginning, people are going to find you to be honest in the future, and they would have no reason to question it. But unfortunately, this was our first time actually being introduced into the couple, and unfortunately, it just all hit us all at once, especially when all that footage started coming out. Hey, folks. Paid over $1,500. Weeping Willow Paranormal paid $850 on top of that. They had paid... Holy smokes! That's not a little bit of amount of money either. That's a lot of fucking money. They made over $2,000 off you guys. I'm glad you're doing good, Jordan. Exactly. They could have done it differently. I think they could have done it differently. I sent Andrea a post on the Conjuring house, and it makes me wonder, Cody's story, I've been giving her readings for 7 years. If so, that is a big problem. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'd agree with that. I'd agree. And look, guys, I need to actually establish this. I need to establish this every time I say something. If you choose to believe in Satori and Cody, the more power to you. I am not going to sit here, and I'm not going to tell you who you should and shouldn't trust in. That's not what I'm about. All I'm about is just giving my honest thoughts about things people ask me. And if you had to ask me, I personally just cannot put my hand out, shake someone's hand after they tell me. You just got to take our word for it. I cannot just do that. There's no way. I just can't. I can't physically reach my hand out and shake their hand after everything I've seen. There's just no way. Suspending them from a crane above the Conjuring house. Can't toe tap then, surely. Paulina, I had the Conjuring house on my bucket list, but after seeing that, I lost interest. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's happened to a lot of people, unfortunately, because I don't think the property is to blame. I don't. It's sad, man, because it's a beautiful property. I've always wanted to go, ever since the 2013 movie, I've always wanted to go to the Conjuring house. I've always wanted to go to the old Arnold estate. And I almost, like, physically and mentally just don't feel like doing it anymore. And it just kills me, man. I know a lot of people don't want to go there because of everything going on, but the land and the property out there is beautiful and well worth seeing. And there is truth to that. There is truth to that. I have no doubt in my mind. And look, it is a beautiful property. It's a beautiful place. It really is. Have I seen it in person? No. But would I love to someday? Maybe. But I have to say, my enthusiasm has died a lot. And I encourage anybody, if you want to go out there and if you want to spend the money and go to the Conjuring house and try to find your own evidence, the more power to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you want to do it, I encourage it. But for me, separating everybody else and their own personal opinions, I'm just not feeling it anymore. I would go to see the property. I definitely would too. I'm not sure how. Is there like maybe the tour is cheaper? They don't want to be lab rats, but Sam and Colby got them to change shoes, change the location multiple times, but won't keep up their. Yeah, no, it seems like not. No, it does not. And you're right. You're right about that. And by the way, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Damn it, Bobby. I appreciate you, man. Very, very kind. I want to go and experience myself. No cameras, none of that. Just myself. And respect to you. Respect to you there. I think the owner is blank, and I won't go unless it is sold to someone else and not connected to them. I think there's going to be a lot of people at this point. I think their response was just wrong. I do. I think their response to it all was the wrong way to go about it. And for it to be, again, as late as it is into the game already, the controversy was actually kind of dying down. And then it just, boom, right back up again because they posted that Facebook post. And it's like, oh my. It was actually dying down. And again, there are people out there who are blaming the debunking community and the skeptic people that they're the ones who keep this thing going. But as you can see clearly, they obviously been wanting to talk about it themselves. Has this owner had any experience or anything related to the paranormal buying this house? I have no idea if she has or not. We are definitely going to try to go this summer. I've been on the property many times as a school-aged child, and it's beautiful, and there is a lot of rich history. I have no doubt. Again, I have no issues with the property itself. They just let us live stream and then edit the content that they want to review. It's the edited content that they want to review. So when we get all of our stuff edited and uploaded, we have to go get their approval before. I think that's weird. No offense to them and their rules. I think that's weird. I'm not sure how many places want to like view your content. To my knowledge, I haven't heard of many that want to do that. That's the first. Again, this is them. This is public. This is not me making it up. They review the evidence before, or the footage before not, and beforehand. That's just them. Yeah, that's kind of interesting for sure. I mean, if you're paying, that much money to do it, $1,200 to do a paranormal investigation, I feel like you should probably be able to keep whatever you film. Right? I mean, that only makes sense to me. And again, I watched that video with the Stoke twins, and those guys were so disrespectful to the property. I just don't see like any real reason not to let people post what they want, especially if you're letting people like that do what they want. Yeah, they let the Stoke twins go in there and like run around and knock chairs over and stuff. And again, when you do that and you let that kind of video content get posted, that's going to encourage other young content creators to come over and start knocking shit over and banging into stuff. So I wonder why they didn't decide to I don't know why they let them post that. You guys realize that the Conjuring house is booked well into next year, right? Sunday and Monday are put aside for content creators. Sunday and Monday are for content creators? I did not know that. There's a few places that once you review content before it gets uploaded. Okay. So there's more than just one. I'd assume so because most of the time these content, not content creators, these house owners actually know each other. Let's just call it the con house. Some people cannot see the wood for the trees, the woods through the trees, and you could show them hours and hours of irrefutable evidence and them faking, they would still believe them. Hey, Dead Souls. Let's see here. She is just fishing for Hollywood money. The more you talk about them, the more publicity they get. You are just feeding trolls here. We're just talking about it. We're just talking about it. It's all right. I get what you're saying, though. They do get publicity from this stuff, but they don't need any more publicity. Honest to God, dude, they were just on Sam and Colby's channel. I don't think you couldn't even get more public than that. So even if we weren't talking about it, they would still get a lot of publicity. I mean, that's what it was all about, was publicity. That helps them. Only if you have under 15,000 subscribers. Channel member is gone and gift is gone. Channel member is gone and gift is gone. What do you mean, buddy? Oh, do you mean the things on top of the screen? Yeah, they kind of do that sometimes. Hey, Pauline. Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Really do. Yeah, I think regardless of anybody, if anybody even talks about, I mean, it's still gonna happen. Jordan, any news about your podcast with Christina? God, Kristen, I mean Kristen Lee. Yeah, I would love to get back into that at some point. The reason why I've taken a giant break, and I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to Kristen here soon, actually, and talk to her if you wanted to continue to do this. I mean, obviously, I think we will. It's just life got in front of me. Life. Oh my God, the stress level of my life right now has never been as high. I am battling a lot of stuff right now. Not like mentally. Well, I mean, mental exhaustion happens a lot of lately, but I've been doing a lot, yeah. Thank you so much again for that. I appreciate that a lot. I want to become a channel member and continue my streak, but the join button is just not there. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sometimes it just depends on what you're on. It doesn't show up. I'm so sorry, man. I can relate. I wonder how everyone found your channel. Haha. I'm not really sure. If I had to be honest with you, I would say probably reactions. Yeah, a lot of different communities come over to my channel because I watch a lot of stuff, and people just like my opinions. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, basically it. YouTube is weird like that. Yeah, Christian's a great person. Oh my God, I thought you were stuck. Oh nope, I'm good. I was possessed. I was possessed. I do that sometimes when I'm trying to think. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope everything gets better for you, smooth for you. Is it disrespectful to talk shit about Satori and the Conjuring house, even though you paid to stay there? I mean, freedom of speech, I guess. Freedom of speech, I guess. Thank you so much, Jared, for the $2.99. Look, you should definitely. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to, say certain things, but it's never okay to threaten. I mean, I would never encourage bullying. I think bullying is shit, honestly. But you can have disagreements about their method. You can have disagreements about some of the things they've said. But definitely don't have to be a troll about it. Don't have to really try to dig a knife into them. That's something I don't encourage. And I'm somebody who disagrees with a lot of what they say. So I never encourage that. Has Cody and Story ever used their method to say anything about the Conjuring house? If not, why are they even there? I mean, I think they talked to Abigail a lot. Graham Kelly, there's a damn mosquito again. Where? You call me a bloodsucker? Good evening. Hope you're having a good day. Hey, thank you so much, Auntie. I appreciate you. I'm having a good day. Thank you so much. My dog flipped. Wasn't that anyway because you want to get sued for their cult? I wouldn't do that anyways. I mean, again, I'm not gonna sit here and make accusations about the owner. I don't know everything that happens behind the scenes. I just don't. Again, this is coming from a reactor, guys. You got to keep in mind too. I'm not a straight up debunker. I'm a reactor. I react to a lot of things that are shown to me, and I give my honest thoughts. That is what I am, and that is what I stand for. My honest opinions. I can't speak on that level alone. I just don't know. I just don't. And I certainly, if I did, I can't just go out there and start saying these things, right? I just can't do that. So, but respectfully, yeah. The good thing we get heard definitely stopped for now with, the good thing is we all got heard and it's definitely stopped for now with, it's definitely, it's good. It's good. I think it is good because it does show that the voice of the people who are disagreeing really got to them. And that there is a good sign. It is. It shows that, there are certain people who just won't tolerate it. If something out in the world, and I think I encourage this with the future, I do. I think, and I'm not trying to speak like I'm trying to be the wisdom. I'm not trying to be a wisdom person. I'm not trying to, tell you what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing. But I think, as the paranormal community goes, I think it's important to call out fakery when it's ever too obvious in our face. I do. I do. I don't think we should just shy away from it. I think it's important to get out there and just say, hey, that's odd. Hey, that's mysterious. Hey, why don't you, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm being a cheeky bastard. What was that? I'm on my iPhone and the membership doesn't show up, but I'm a patron supporter. Someone buy me a membership. Yeah, I'm being a cheeky bastard. And no, it's not disrespectful to say things about someone who is respectful as Jay Cars has been. It is extremely disrespectful to cry bullying. There's exactly. Just don't be a bully. Just don't go online and start being online bullies. We're better than that. I seriously, we're better than that. And you don't help. You don't help. You make it look worse for us too. When people are going out there threatening lives, saying you should go off yourself, things along those lines, you're making people who actually give a shit about the truth look bad. Right? I mean, that's the reality of the situation. Just ease up on that side of things. You don't have to be a straight up aggravated little bastard. Just be respectful. That's all there is to it. Just be respectful. There's nothing wrong with that. It's our obligation as paranormal investigators to call out the fakers, liars, and scammers. I've been in a situation before, and I will explain more Friday night. I'm very much looking forward to that live stream, Bad to the Bone. I'm very much looking classy, not trashy. That's exactly right. I'm going to be making a t-shirt that says that, classy, not trashy. You remember that. You remember that. We're better than that, guys. Trust me. If you're in my community and you're a big supporter of me, you're better than that. Okay? And anybody in the paranormal community, I say this with full heart. You are better than straight up threatening someone's life. Or bullying or cyberbullying, whatever. Yeah, you're better than that. I agree. And you know what's interesting? I honestly think that paranormal investigators should be debunkers too. I know we have like a labeling thing where it's like debunkers, paranormal investigators. They should be the same thing. They should be together. They should be one. I say the best paranormal investigators are the ones who try to debunk, who do look at all of the possibilities, who do look at all this stuff. And when I mean every possibility, I mean every possibility. Yes, even going as far as saying lying. It's important. Respectfully. On God, respectfully. I gotta look that name up. Sean Combs. Oh. Yeah. Sex trafficking. I think that's what it was about, right? I think that's what it was. Someone give me more insight into that, because I saw a post. I don't really know every detail. You need to do a reaction to that? Don't be like Mindseed, basically. I haven't seen Mindseed TV. I think it's good. I think more people need to be called out about that shit. Exactly, Jordan. I can't understand the hate towards debunkers. Investigators should be debunkers too. When they get mad at debunkers, it says a lot. Yes, yeah, I agree. Paranormal investigators need to be debunkers. If you're not a debunker in any ounce of any sort of thing, I'm not going to take your paranormal investigation seriously at all. And I don't care who you are. As someone who reacts to paranormal channels and as someone who loves paranormal investigations, if you aren't even going to take a chance to even or try to debunk something, I'm not going to take your shit seriously. Because that tells me you believe everything. And I can't do that. It's not my job to I'm not going to be your professional debunker. I'm not going to be the person who watches your videos and debunks, right? And look, I owe a lot to the paranormal community. I watch a lot of content. I get subscribers because I watch those channels and their subscribers come over to me and they like hearing my thoughts. I owe a lot to them. But I'm also not going to be, I feel like, if you're gonna, because I also want to be a paranormal investigator and I want to debunk stuff. I want to get out there and do it. Can I do it right now? No, I'm not financially set to do that. But at some point in the future, I want to, and I've already been talked with several different homeowners who want me to go investigate. So I'm very excited about that. Maybe someday I'll get out there and paranormal investigate, and you guys can see me stride my shit when I get into some of these houses. You know what I'm saying? God, it's fun. It's fun. But you shouldn't rely on your audience to debunk your stuff too. You gotta ask questions. You gotta try your best. You gotta do something there. You get what I'm saying? As someone who's trying to be as respectful as possible, like you're respectful doing it. Others has ended up saying mean things, and Mindseed have good edits and music, but they're super fake. Has anyone seen apparition or poltergeist activity in front of you? I have seen shit that would well freak you out. Debunk on the spot. Exactly. Do your best to debunk. As someone who watches paranormal channels and is very public about his opinions, debunking your stuff, if you want to paranormal investigate, will certainly make me believe you a lot more, and certainly be like thumbs up to you, because at least you gave it a shot. And a lot of people will take you more seriously too. It's not just me. A lot of people will take you more seriously. It's like, oh, okay, well, he doesn't just, freak out over like something falling on the ground or something automatically. He'll like look through it and find out what happened, right? Maybe he stepped on a board and maybe it shook one of the dressers and a candle fell over. I mean, that could happen. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen stuff move for sure. Yeah. Reach out to Joe Vitale and Entity 7. He'll plenty of knowledge to pick them for investigations. Yeah, maybe someday we'll actually get together and maybe I'll do some investigations with some of these other YouTubers and whatnot. Maybe we all go out somewhere and we just have fun and have a blast and we just fucking try to find something pretty epic. Joe Vitale, what is the paranormal I learned from the beginning of my journey in the paranormal? He is a huge educating about debunking. Hell yeah. I seen a human soul. It was my own. My soul left my body when I found out Cody's story was fake. 117 people watching. Hey guys, thank you so much for making it. Yes, do that. It's going to happen at some point. It's going to happen, guys. There's going to be a paranormal investigation on this channel at some point. Now, whether we can get to there or not, I just don't know. The more members who join, the more supporters who join for like $1.99 a month, only $1.99 a month, the more people who do it, eventually we might even make more money, enough money off this channel to actually go out there and start doing some of these things, actually getting a better camera, getting a lot of better stuff. I'm working on getting a better PC. It's just a process, guys. And as long as I'm doing this channel, things are going to get crazier. We're going to start coming out with more original content. I'll always be a reactor. I'll always be reacting to stuff, and I'll always be giving my honest thoughts. That will never change about this channel. But I do want to open the doors for other possibilities too. I want to go out there. I want to find my own evidence. I want to show people that I can do this stuff too. Hey, Glenda, how are you doing? Thank you so much for making it. Hey, everybody. Hey. Oh, look at all the people hopping on. It's freaking awesome. I appreciate every single one. What goes bump in the night? I love that name. Hey, first time on your live stream. Big fan of your content. Oh, thank you so much. Love that. Thank you. Elijah gifted 1 membership. Rain. Oh, you got your membership back. Nice. Well, hey, you were wanting one. That's kind of funny that you get it. Would absolutely love to have you along for an investigation. Oh, man. Might happen someday. We have to definitely plan something. For sure. For sure. Hell yeah, man. Yep. First thing I got to do is get these bumps in my eyes taken care of. I'm not going anywhere on someone's camera unless I have these bumps out of my eyes. I don't need someone pointing them out on a video saying, what the hell's up with his eyes, man? Or somebody making, sitting there theorizing that a spirit like tried to get inside my eyeball and now that's an attachment or something. Someone out there will think that without question. You know it. We don't need that. We don't need that. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty much like styes. But these styes are like permanent, and I've had these for a while now, and I got to get them actually removed surgically. So I made an appointment here soon to get them done. God, that might have been too much information. I apologize. I probably scared some people. Plan something in Ohio. Grab J cards. We'll be in Ohio this summer, Kentucky and Illinois. LOL. That'd be crazy. Hey, Kim, how you doing? If we can work it out when you can investigate with us, the only thing you have to worry about is the travel cost and food. Absolutely, man. Oh, absolutely. I'd put money back for that anyways. But a lot of people probably don't know this, but I'm actually trying to buy my childhood home right now, where a lot of my money is going. So if anything holds me back, it's going to be because most of my money from my job and from donations and whatnot are going directly to buying my home right now. So if anybody wants to help out with that, we have a GoFundMe. Highly recommend going to the GoFundMe, checking it out. It is to buy this childhood home. My grandma actually said I was allowed to buy it, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to buy it. And that's kind of what my money's been going right now. And this is a childhood home that you got to keep in mind, too, that I had a lot of paranormal investigation. I mean, not paranormal investigations, but paranormal activity happening. and it'd be a shame to lose it because my work is right across the street, and we have a lot of animals, and it would just be better if we just bought it. So I put up a GoFundMe because I'm financially struggling. I'm financially struggling. I wouldn't have done it if I wasn't financially struggling, but I did it because, well, yeah. Hey, Beastie. Hey, Marissa. Hey, Mind World. Hey. I know I'm trying hard not to spoil, but they caught some good stuff. When are you going to the Belair house, dude? I wanted to do it this summer. When me and Kristen were talking about it, she was trying to get me out this summer, but with the whole house thing happening out of nowhere, I just don't know if I'll actually have the money put back to do it. I mean, I think we'll just, she already offered, gave me an opportunity to do it for my first investigation and whatnot, but it's just one of those things where it's like, am I going to have the time to do it? I just don't know right now. So I definitely have to get the efforts in to make the time to do it. And if anything happens, I will let everybody know who wants to do a collaboration with me on a paranormal investigation. But right now, just gotta really take it slow at the moment because I don't want to overstress myself either. I don't want to put so much stuff on my shoulders to really stress me out. Hey, Boomer, how you doing? Exploration. The biggest issue I have with most of these channels is constant exploration of the paranormal to achieve monetary gain. There's a lot of them, huh? But here's the thing about that. When you do videos on YouTube, monetization, because you have to make money doing YouTube. You have to, or because you can't live without money. And if you can't live without money, then you're going to have to go out and get a job, and then you won't have time to do YouTube. So there's a lot of, depending on the situation, there's a lot of understanding when people turn on monetization for obvious reasons. But you don't have to, it doesn't mean you have to fake stuff. That doesn't mean you have to fake stuff for views. Giving your honest opinion is not a bad thing. Going out there and doing honest investigations is a phenomenal thing. Being honest is a phenomenal thing. And by God, if you can make money by being honest on YouTube, do it. I encourage it more than lying. Because once you get caught lying, then it feels weird, right? Hey, Jason Dominguez. Can you share the GoFundMe? I just paid, and I'd say, oh, yeah, I can share the GoFundMe. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, here it is right here. If you guys want to go check out the GoFundMe, by the way, to help me buy the house, get this all taken care of, I would really effing appreciate it. As a matter of fact, we're almost at $2,000 right now. We've kicked a lot of ass. You guys are so fucking generous. Hey, Jay, watching your reactions had me hooked on the boys today. Hey, Kim, that's awesome. I love to hear that. Thank you so much. Hello, I got here late, but I want to say thank you for doing a video. I appreciate it. Oh, Jamie, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I understand all that I've been seeing in paranormal for over 30 years, and I understand make money on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta make money on YouTube. I'm talking about even beyond YouTube, just people of paranormal in general who exploit it. I can see your point right there. I can see that. 100%. There's truth to that, yeah. I don't believe the Conjuring events happen anymore because Andrea ruined it. She swore they were real, but, well, here's the thing about that, is that you got to understand, too, when we first were introduced to this method, okay, a lot of us believed it. And a lot of us were hurt by this when we found out all this stuff was coming out. A lot of us were hurt. Now, you got to think, too, that there are a lot of people who have talked to the couple for even longer than what we experienced in that first episode. So there might be people who are really so far into it that they just refuse to see anything else besides what they know, and will defend whoever as much as they can. So I think there could be a lot of play into that, for sure. I could be wrong about that, though. There are ways to make a video interesting without faking or overreacting. Exactly, there are. JC, I bench watched your videos. Haven't been able to watch videos for a week. Enjoyed bench. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, Nick and Thor. Thank you so much. It was a tough choice. I wanted to feed him, and I left his closure open door, and my brother bolted out the... Oh, my. Someone said hi, bro. Toxic. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, there's just a lot of people who could be, I just donated love. Oh, thank you so much, Rain. Let me go ahead and hop on over there and see what you did. It's going to take a few minutes. I forgot about that. Yeah, it takes a little bit to update itself. But thank you so much. Much love. Much love. Thank you. The next video is Nice 99 Kills, an American Nightmare for part 1. It's got its Friday, which is part 2. Silver Scream released. Okay, Cypher, I'll do that, man. Thank you. I can't wait to watch more of that stuff. It was pretty cool. First one I watched. That doesn't say anything bad about them. Grief does strain things to a person. It does. It does. You're right about that. Hey, gotta go now. Have a good one, Jordan, and everyone else too. Hey, Mythos, have a great one, man. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Hope you have a great day, dude. Appreciate it. And thank you again for hopping on into the live stream and hearing my thoughts. Damn, you popping today? I just woke up from a nap. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Good morning. I will be doing a timeline video on him and a few people involved through his career. Oh, sweet, sweet. Yes, 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 yes. Very good, very good, very good. We talking about YouTube drama again? Yeah, well, a little bit, a little bit. If it's not for you, don't worry about it, man. I understand if you want to head out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, again, guys, this is a drama. We're talking about a little bit of drama. We're talking about personal opinions. We're talking about thoughts. This is serious shit. We don't take anything non-seriously around here, man. Everything is taken seriously. People talking about Halloween Ends gets taken seriously. My haircut gets taken seriously. There's nothing around here we don't take seriously. That coffee is cold. I'm going to take that seriously. I might go get another one. Yeah, Cody put a... Well, what do you mean he put out a statement? Satori made the statement, but Cody posted it. Oh my god, opinions, you beast. Yeah, that's right. Opinions are good. No. What if it's about me? I'm going to go over there right now. I read something earlier. So I wonder if it's the same thing. It's probably the same thing, actually. Let me go ahead and head on over there. Yeah. Yeah, I read this, guys. I read it. I read it here live in the beginning of the live stream. Yep. You scared me. Thought something new came up. Yeah, if it was like about me live, oh my god. I'm not taking it seriously. It's just their mindset about this hasn't changed at all. It's the same as, it was. So, it wasn't really all that crazy. Nothing new. Yeah, could you imagine being called out, publicly live right now? But there'd be no reason to. Because I'm not being a dick about it. I'm just giving my thoughts. Respectful thoughts. Thank you very much. I just saw a coffee cup that keeps your coffee hot for hours. Oh. Treasure. Treasure. Do you mean Sam and Colby haven't said anything yet? It'll come at some point. I have nothing to hide. That's right. That's right. I'm innocent. If I was able to get an interview with them, would you do it? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would. And it's not because I'm chicken shit. It's just because I would want to ask them certain questions. But I already know that's going to get me labeled as a cynic. I mean, in their mind, for all I know, I could already be a cynic. That's just the way it is, because I've been very open about how I feel about this. I'm probably already a cynic in their eyes. And I'm not going to quote them on it. Don't quote me on that or anything, but just asking them on an interview would probably do me no good. It'd probably do nobody any good. Because they're very clear about how they feel about this. And even they have said they're very clear about how they feel about this. And in which case, it would be pointless for me to even, ask them any questions. So, I feel like it would be pointless. Even if they actually invited me over, it would be pointless. Because I already know what they're going to say. Could I be wrong about that? Of course I could be, but I just don't see it at this point. Because if they really wanted to be, give us different answers, they could have said it by now. All right. Are you accepting new movies at this time? I mean, I'm always accepting new movies. You kidding me, man? You kidding me, man? I'm always accepting new movies. But I will be watching that one tonight, my friend. I'll be watching that one tonight, Jason Dominguez. You already know which one. You made a comment. I'll be watching that one tonight and get it posted on Patreon? Yeah, Patreon. And members as soon as possible. You know it. Jordan, he has had close to 15 cups of coffee. Six cups this morning so far. Let's see. What do we got here? Hello, I'm sorry I'm late here. Okay, Berkey, don't be sorry about that, my friend. Welcome. Internet Explorer's like, I hate when that happens, man. Sorry I'm late. I finally see that the basic pile of creepypasta characters. She's serial killer, acts airheaded. She's dangerously smart too. Can't decide what the weapon to give her. Ooh, it's pretty cool. Copy creepypasta. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Bye, I'll be good. All right, Pomp, have a great one. Thank you again. Caffeine doesn't affect me. Either the flatline or seagull. I don't know which one was that. You're only a cynic. They are being honest, and B, they really believe in what they say. Personally, I think the answer is no and no. Glad I found your channel. I've been binging everything. Oh my goodness, Brianna, thank you so much. That is a compliment. My cousin will be so excited to see your Serial Mom reaction. That's right. That's right. Guys, if you're not a patron or member, by the way, I've been posting Goosebumps revisits. A lot of you guys may not know this. I revisit Goosebumps, the classic TV show from the 90s. I revisit every episode. I already have schedules. I'm not joking. I have episodes scheduled out to April 19th so far. The last one I watched was, I think it was Piano's Lessons Can Be Murder. That one is already filmed, scheduled and everything. You guys, I hope you're excited about that. I will be finishing up the series, oh God, Quiet on Set. I have been reacting to those. Very, very interesting. And I will be making videos for YouTube that I will be talking about Quiet on Set for sure, because I do talk about true crime stuff. And I think that would probably be well over in that category. Rachel Watson gifted a membership. Someone was gifted a beautiful membership. Celestial, you have been gifted a membership. You will accept it, and you will be happy with it. Thank you so much. Tough watch. First episode, wow. Yeah, first episode was a big wow for me. I didn't know he was that bad on that many levels. Pretty crazy stuff. Just asking, but what do you think about the boys and Sam and Colby collaboration video? The one they just posted? I liked it a lot. It wasn't like my favorite boys paranormal investigation, but I liked it a lot. Definitely a really good video in my personal opinion. Yeah. D, that noise was you. I thought it was my God damn. I'm talking before like, oh yeah, I've drinking 15 cups. I've probably drinking over 20 cups in one day before. What do you guys think should be what you guys think should make his day? What? What was that? By the way. It's taking a few seconds to update. There it is. There it is. Anonymous donated $50, which I think that was Rain who donated $50 to the GoFundMe. Thank you so much. Guys, if you don't know, we have over 50 donations so far. I am trying to buy my childhood home. My grandma has offered to let me buy it. And right now, I am financially struggling. I work a job. I do YouTube, but I'm not nearly making enough to get the house. The house itself is worth... Don't take that out of context. The house is worth $62,500, and we've already raised up to $1,750. I need more coffee. And if you want to donate to the GoFundMe, we have this GoFundMe, and we're doing really good. We're raising money. Holy shit. Hey, Jamie, have a great one. Thank you again for hopping on in. Is it normal to drink 20 cups? Yes. In this household, yes, it is. Demby, something I noticed that they got a lot more activity in their other hunts. Might be coincidence, but what if Satori and Cody actually increased the ghost activities because they were in so many locations? Are you talking about Satori and Cody or Sam and Colby? Coffee is bad. Don't you ever say something like that again. Sam and Colby? Okay, okay. It's possible. For sure. Trying to buy him his family house. I grew up with kids home. I wish I had a family home. It's a pretty big house. It's a 4-story. It's got to have a lot of work done. You know, I'm going to be trying to take out a loan at some point, so hopefully that helps out a lot. Jamie Carey with the roses. Thank you so much. The 3 weapons, I'm trying to decide either an axe, a sledgehammer, a crossbow. I would say a sledgehammer. No, a crossbow. The reason why I say a crossbow is because not a lot of crossbows are used as weapons anymore. For sure. Hello? 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 I do have a Twitch. I just don't use it too often. By the way, guys, can I just say thank you so much for almost getting me up to 700 followers on my Instagram? My God. We almost got 700 followers on Instagram. Dude, I never would have thought I'd see the day. I'm going to share my Instagram really quick. Because if I had to gain any big following on any of these social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, it would be Instagram. I don't know why. I just feel like it's so easy to post over there. My ADHD is very bad today, too. I feel like I have ADHD. I'm not, like, diagnosed with ADHD, but I feel like I have ADHD. By the way, I wanted to go ghost hunting with a friend. Long story short, got lost, arrived in another city, and spotted some creature's eyes. Holy shit. Well, that is certainly an afternoon, if I have ever heard an afternoon. Ever told you guys a story about when I got lost driving? I got lost driving, and I even drove around Columbus without even knowing I did. Yeah, it was probably the most terrifying night of my life. When I say my anxiety was on an all-time high, it was on an all-time high. Also, head over to the gaming channel. Oh, thank you so much, Ashley. I forgot to mention my gaming channel. I haven't mentioned my gaming channel in a while. It's worth way more than that. It's spooky beautiful. Oh, thank you. Are you talking about me? You talking about me? JC, it's worth way more than that. It's spooky beautiful. What? I've only used Instagram once to see a message to Crow of Judas. Oh, nice. I like Instagram. Followed on Instagram. Thank you so much. Steven, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Jordan, have you seen The Sound of Freedom? I have not. I have, and I cried. It's a really good movie. If you do, you might cry, and it's really dark. I like dark movies, and I do like sad movies. I don't like crying, though. I cry. I'm a very emotional person, but I don't like to cry all the time. No, it's not a fun feeling sometimes. Sometimes you just want to smile. Yeah. If you want the time to do a weekly stream on Twitch, why was Columbus scary? And driving down on those windy roads and the houses, people. I don't really use Insta, but I followed you on Twitch. Thank you so much. I never admit getting lost. Just say you got a new place. Creepiest thing is at 11:30. Okay, I'll tell you the story really quick. It seems like a lot of you guys are interested. You guys are losing it. You really want to hear the story. I remember I went out around midnight one time. I was in Wilmington, Ohio, and a train was coming by, and I'm like, oh, F this. I'm just going to take a route that I saw my dad take one time. So I just turn off and I skip it. I'm not going to wait for this train to pass by. I should have done that because I went down a road that I thought I saw my dad go down once to get back to where I live. And I was going down this road, and then I realized, oh, this is not the same road. And so I had to do a U-turn or something to make my way going back. And at that point, my GPS on my phone died. I had no way to, I couldn't remember which way I came from. So now I'm like, oh, fuck, which way is Wilmington? And I'm trying to find where I just came from. And then I'm like, because now my heart's actually pounding. Now I'm like, fuck. Thankfully, I had a full tank of gas at that time. So I'm looking around for city lights, and I'm just like, all right, Wilmington, where are you? And I never come across it. And again, this is at midnight or 11. It might have been at 11 at night. Yeah, 11 at night. And I'm starting to try to find my way back. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't get home till 3:30 to 4 in the morning. I was legitimately lost. I was driving for about 4 hours trying to find my way back to my hometown. And it's pitch black at night. I'm not joking. I literally stop in between two cornfields, okay? This is in Ohio, so there's a lot of cornfields. I stop in between two cornfields. I pull over, and I unbuckle my I unbuckle my seat, and I start screaming. I'm actually in this van screaming in the middle of the night. Nobody's around. It's pitch black at night. I'm just sitting in this van, losing my shit. I'm having a panic attack. I start punching the steering wheel because I'm just so aggravated at myself. And all of a sudden, I'm moving into the back of the van, and I hit the button. I couldn't call anybody. I had no phone. My phone died. So I couldn't call anybody to help me out. And my back hits the button of the van, and it opens the door. And I'm in my mindset is such in a rage that I didn't even think, and I wasn't even thinking that I hit the button. It didn't even occur to me. And I thought someone was coming in the side of the van, and it was going to kill me in the middle of this cornfield. I was kind of scared. It scared me so much that it actually woke me up. It was I was about to go into a panic mode, and it woke me up, and I was like, oh my God. Well, I'm living today. And I shut the door. I get back into the driver's seat. I buckle back up, and I'm just all right, we're just going to drive until I see some city lights. And again, I drove around Columbus, and Columbus is about a 2-hour drive from me. So I made it all the way around to Columbus and back. And all of a sudden, I'm driving, and I pull into this factory parking lot. I pull into this factory parking lot, and I see the last car leaving as I'm pulling in. And so I pull over, I sit in the parking lot, and I'm actually crying. At this point, I'm crying. I'm like telling God, if you send me home right now, I'd be so thankful. Like, I'm praying to God at this point. I'm like, please send me home, because this is the most stressful I've ever been. And I'm like, all right, well, crying and pissing my pants isn't going to help me. So I get back in the van and everything, and I'm driving. And I'm leaving the factory parking lot, and I go down the road, and I see a sign that says Hillsboro, 15 miles. And all of a sudden, I'm saved, because Hillsboro is a place I know around here. It's only 10 minutes away from where I live. So I'm like, oh my God, my fucking prayers were answered. And I go, and I'm driving, I'm crying. At this point, now it's tears of joy. It was like the most stressful night of my life. I swear to God. I was driving for 4 hours, and I didn't know where I was. Thank you so much, Jason. Do you need a link, man? I got a link to my GoFundMe if you want to donate to the GoFundMe. Thank you so much. Guys, we're almost to $1,800. We're almost to $2,000 in donations for the house. This is crazy. This is actually crazy right now. Thank you so much, everybody, for actually checking out the GoFundMe. It really means a lot. But yeah, that was one of the most stressful nights of my life. And I haven't had a panic attack like that since the tornado came around. When we almost thought we had a tornado, I actually couldn't breathe. I was freaking out so badly. I live in Illinois, straight fields, laugh my ass off. I know what you mean. It's pretty intense, yeah. I had more than one terrifying experience in getting lost at night, even in the area where a cult did animal sacrifices. Oh, fuck that, dude. Yeah, screw that. It was a terrifying night. Good people deserve good things. Definitely a moment where I was very thankful. I was so scared. You have no idea. I was so scared. I'm someone who gets freaked out easily. Yep, same here. There's no corn in Kentucky. Wait, what happened? So basically, I went out, and it was 11 at night. I'm driving around Wilmington, Ohio, and I get lost, and it took me about 4 hours to get home, and it was a stressful night. I actually had fear of driving at night after that for a while. I didn't want to drive at night anymore. But now I'm okay with it. I mean, that was like 3 years ago when that happened, like right before the pandemic. I think. You need to get on the news. Oh, because was that a compliment? I'd be scared too. Watch it. Yeah, way too more horror. That's kind of where my mind was. I was like, I watch way too many horror movies to be comfortable with this. Good thing it wasn't Zanesville. I'm a jump scare so easily. The laughing, yep. That was one of the biggest jump scares of my life when the door started opening. I thought someone was going to come in and stab me. 100%. By the way, I have the vid. Oh, of you getting lost? Is that what you said? Yeah, I've had creepy stories of people getting lost in the types of roads. Yep, I was thinking about Mr. Ballin, Mr. Nightmare and shit. That was a definite Mr. Nightmare story happening right there. Thankfully, nobody tried to kill me. The news for your GoFundMe? Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't need to be on the news. You know, it's just for those people in my community who want to help out. If you don't want to help out, there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing serious. You know, I'm not going to sit here and look at you differently if you don't want to help. Yeah, I love Mr. Ballin too. I once get a creepy village and wanted to leave, but accidentally went to the private property, and the owner came and told me creepy things. He looked exactly like Mark Zuckerberg. It probably was Mark Zuckerberg. Freaking love Mr. Ballin. Mr. Ballin's really good. Yep, love him. I have a video of Jordan when he was lost. I was the one who opened the door to laugh my fucking ass off. Dude, wouldn't that be something? Damn job. People need to breathe and stop calling me. Oh my God. For exposure. How's it going, man? It's going pretty good, Never Normal Noah. All right, thank you. The arrows get fire crossbow, lethal poison, arrows tipped, and that's fucking awesome, man. Have the 2020 virus. I hate it, for real. Yep. Your story sounds like Mr. Nightmare story. It does, yeah. I should almost tell it to Mr. Nightmare and see if he can make a video on it. Absolutely. Did you guys hear that J Carts Arts theme song, by the way? By the Freedy Show? How many people here listen to that theme song? Oh my God, it was so good. It was AI generated, but he wrote the lyrics for it, and I thought it was so damn cool. I've been listening to it nonstop. I've been going to sleep to it all the time, ever since. It was such a cool song. Yeah, Freddie did an amazing job with it, man. It was so good. If you have not gone over there, by the way, and supported that original song, that go over there and like that video, because he might do more if that video gets more likes than normal. I actually encourage people to go over there and like it because, damn, that's epic. You should mail to the dev and made fears at Fathorn. Thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate it. I really do. Dude, oh my god, 1770. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at $2,000. We're almost at we're almost to 1,800. I'm so sorry, Rain. What did Rain say? What did Rain say? Let me go back up. My almost 17 cat died and I keep crying. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. You're still alive? Hey, yeah, I'm still alive. I'm still alive, everybody. That would make a good Fears to Fathom. I don't think I've ever heard of that channel, to be honest with you. $2,000 is crazy. I'm very grateful for it. I'm very grateful people are donating. I really am. Yeah, you can go ahead and tell your scary story, man. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and go get some water really quick. So if you guys want to donate to that GoFundMe, I will leave the link right here so you guys can go check out that GoFundMe right now and read it and look at it and see if you guys want to donate. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's okay. You don't have to explain. But I'm going to go grab some water really quick because my throat's getting dry. So BRB. Okay, I'm back. Whew. I have returned. Welcome back, Bad to the Bone. How you doing? Take care, fellow Ohioan. What? Hey, Julie. How you doing? Welcome. You were taken off before I showed back up. What do we got here? What do we got here? I needed to get some water. My throat was getting dry. I was pretty much about to die. All right. I was reading the statement. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yo, Jordan, what do you think of my last comment? We're project preserves history and helps scammers and make money off the house. Disclaimer, we don't care about your opinions. Let me go ahead and reread that really quick. Let me go ahead and reread that. Okay. We here at the Conjuring house work to preserve... We here at the Conjuring house work to protect and preserve history with the help of scammers and to make money off the house. Disclaimer. We don't care about your opinions. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. It's basically the same old, same old. Yeah, when their responses are basically the same old, same old. It's nothing really new. They're just letting people know that they do not care about certain opinions and certain things that would logically help them a lot, but that's on them. That's on them. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. It is what it is. I just don't even care anymore. Got the self-stirring coffee cup. Oh, nice. It's getting to that point where I need a haircut because I can't see. Ever thought about being a voice actor? I'd be good at it. I have once or twice. I wanted to do voices so bad. Sam and Colby have nothing, nor does the Conjuring house, at least with their shoes off. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's the point. That's kind of what people have been wanting to see. It's unfortunate they don't have that stuff. Because that would probably disprove a lot of things. Okay. Just said that they even made a statement 5 months after people already developed their own thoughts. Datsun, how you doing? So my friend and his sister are convinced the house was haunted. I decided to dress up as Circus Baby from FNAF's sister location and scare them with a full body costume. The screams were funny. I love it. I love it. I used to scare people all the time when I worked at haunted houses. Bad to the bone. Your video with you with the bottle cup was so funny. I've yet to watch that video. I'm going to have to check that out at some point. I normally don't just watch videos anymore just to watch them. I actually normally try to react to them. But 2 Pro, yeah, I can read your last comment. Give me 1 second to find you. Okay. Would you be down to do a reaction to Twin Paranormal video called Surviving the Night? I got attached. It's nuts. I recommend it, bro. It's awesome. The stuff they captured. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, definitely. I'll check it out, okay? Thank you for the recommendation. I don't think I did, Steven. I don't think I did. Have to go up a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I see it. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, by the way, we're almost to 100 likes, guys. Just get us up to 100 likes. Just do it. Just do it already. We're right there. There's no reason why we can't get a few more likes on this video and just hit it up to 100. There's no reason. On the video, I did not see that. My son's hair was as long as you last week. He finally agreed to me cutting it, but where JC the scissors are close by. Sorry, it's a mom thing. You're so sleepy, not gonna lie. I don't blame you. I'm a little bit tired. I actually got to pass out sometime this afternoon because I have to work tonight at midnight. I did the same thing. Yeah. Did you do that because he said he hated feet? I showed him my feet, and he was disgusted. I didn't show him, initially, it was actually to make a point, but, yeah. Also, Fears of Adam is a game series where the devs build games around stories and emailed them. Your story sounds like a good candidate. Ooh, really? That's cool. I passed my mom's car doing her way. Fair to say, as long as text once I came. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and those who identify otherwise. Friendly reminder that I am in your walls. What did I think of the boys' collaboration? I liked it. JC, what is your dream location to go and investigate? Since Ohio, highly recommend when able to go to the Licking County Jail. It's outstanding. The place I would love to go to to a location, I would love to go to the Clown Motel. I'm a big fan of clowns. I love clowns. You know, Jasper behind me likes clowns a lot too. Yeah, I'd probably say the Clown Motel. It's probably not really even haunted. It just would be fun as hell to go to. Goosebumps rocks. We have her son's reading the chapter books now. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, become a patron. Remember, you guys gonna watch Goosebumps with me. A lot of episode revisits. I've been working on season 1 right now. We only have a few episodes after that, and season 1 will be officially done. And then I'll be getting into season 2. Of course, every episode is scheduled a week out from each other. So if I think the next one posts in like a couple days, that one will post a week after that one, and a week after that one, and a week after that one. So we already got quite a few of them filmed and ready to go. Have you ever seen the FNAF VHS tapes? A lot of them look creepy. I highly recommend them if you want creepy videos. If you like the analog horror, I do, but I have not seen all that stuff. I have the equipment, dude. Just let me know. It's full of clowns. Yes, it is. I like clowns. I love clowns. I have not watched the new Goosebumps, but after this series, I might go ahead and watch the new one. You should do a reaction to my all-time favorite movie, American Gangster. I've yet to watch that one. I have yet to watch American Gangster. The FNAF VHS tapes are legit creepy. Clown Hotel, very nice. Clowns are cool. I love clowns. Oh, I love clowns so much. Love John Wolfe. I have yet to check out his channel, but I know John Wolfe did a debunking video on Sam and Colby's stuff, didn't he? And he does a lot of the Goosebumps stuff too. You should react to Filipino horror movies. I highly recommend some. What do you think of them making another Kung Fu Panda, and are you going to watch it when it comes out? Clown Scare. I have not watched even Kung Fu Panda 3. I have yet to watch that one. So, I mean, at some point, yeah, I'd probably go ahead and try to get into the Kung Fu Panda movies again. The first 2 were really good. I like the second one, maybe even a little bit more than the first one. But yeah, I'd be down to watch them. I heard some mixed things on the newest one that came out, but the fact that they got Tai Lung back is really awesome. Feet are minging. Peeps gotta go. Gotta cook for everyone. Understandable, D. Thank you again for hopping on in. It's already out, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I did. It was so awesome. I subscribed to his channel and supported the video. Oh, nice, nice. Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda. The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. Oh, so good. What are your favorite Goosebumps books? I can't remember too many of the Goosebumps books I have watched. I can give you some of my favorite episodes. Night of the Living Dummy 2. Surprisingly, there was never a Night of the Living Dummy 1 episode, but there's a Night of the Living Dummy 2. And I really enjoyed The Girl Who Cried Monster. That one's a phenomenal episode. Stay Out of the Basement is a good one. Welcome One Day at Horrorland is another one. Especially Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald is so cool. So cool. I like Destination Fear. Steven, that makes me want to watch it so much more. At the end of Kung Fu Panda, well, don't spoil it. Yeah, you gotta be careful not to spoil stuff, everybody. You need to react to Evil Alien Classic B grade. I don't know if I've heard about it. How much do you have on your GoFundMe for your house? Right now, we have... Let's check. Wow! Helena, thank you so much for the donation. Oh my god, guys. Thank you so much. We're up to $1,820 on the GoFundMe. Thank you so much. That is very generous of you. You guys are just relieving so much stress off my shoulders right now by doing that. I have no words to say. So if you're in here still, thank you again so much. That was very sweet of you. You brought us up to $1,820 out of 52 donations, almost $2,000 out of 52 donations. Holy shit. Thank you so much. See ya, Rachel. Yeah, fucking insane. I have not watched Chopper. I recommend the Baddington ones, the sister location ones. Okay. I think people really wanted me to check out a channel called Amy's Crypt. That one I've gotten a lot of recommendations for. Evil Aliens. Helena, that was an epic thing to do. We are at 103 likes. Yes, we are. We're at 103 likes. Love Amy's Crypt. Yep. People were recommending that one. You should watch Rotten Mango if you're interested in more true crime. Yeah, people have been really recommending a lot of Rotten Mango. Really cool name. I love that name, actually. Ha, good old Chop Chop, another classic. Let's see here. Scariest YouTube videos you have seen. The scariest YouTube videos I've actually seen. I'm not sure if you guys know what the Barton Mansion ghost is. Now, a lot of people were saying that it was completely faked, and it probably was. But there's a video of at a place that is called the Barton Mansion Ghost. And me and my friend Lane watched it when we were younger, and we used to love that shit. We used to sit around and just tell ghost stories and really get into it. I mean, we really did. And me and him both have had experiences, so we definitely really enjoyed that stuff. But there was a video where a couple of guys go into like an abandoned mansion, and they're upstairs, and in the video, they hear something behind them, and they turn around, and they see some sort of person with like an old-time lantern, like standing in the hallway looking at them. And I remember they just bolted out of the house and ran down the stairs. They didn't even really think about how they were running. They just ran out of there, and they were freaking out. And I remember that video used to stick with me all the time. That one is also 1840 now? No way. No way. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. We're almost at 2,000. Oh my god. React to Daz's ghost investigations. They're pretty good. I do like true crime. I'll check them out. I'll check out Rotten Mango, you said, and Chopper. I'll check them out. Fax himself is good. I haven't finished watching the boys video with Sam and Colby. Is it good? I would say it's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty enjoyable. Mainly for the boys. The boys really, of course, made the video as entertaining as it was. Again, though, I'm a big fan of the boys. Jordan, has someone donated you $6.66 yet? Not yet, no. Rain, how you get your membership? Oh, someone gifted her a membership. It chooses people at random. Yeah, if you gift someone a membership, yeah, it'll pick someone at random. Have to head out? All right, Marissa, have a good one. Oh, that's fun. It's Chopper One Piece. That's what I was thinking of. Tony Chopper. I was thinking of him when someone mentioned Chopper. Pick me. I wish I could pick whoever I could, but I gifted one and went to enter feel like it was favor, laugh my fucking ass off. Best part was I wanted to gift a membership to Rain, but it didn't let me pick. So yeah, it just picks people at random. Yeah. The scariest video I've seen was The Daily Capper by Nick Crowley. The Daily Capper by Nick Crowley. Interesting. Yeah, I'll be definitely getting into more true crime stuff here again soon, guys. Right now, I'm doing a lot of stuff for Patreons and members. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff filmed out and scheduled out for you guys right now, including movie reactions that will be coming out soon. So if you guys want to join Patreon or become a member, you guys do get exclusive content that only you guys will be getting. So yeah, again, it helps out a lot, and it's all for you guys. So right now, if you guys want, I can show you what members are getting. I have the power to do so. So let me go ahead and show you guys what you members will be getting once you become a channel member for my channel. Pull it up right there. You guys can see me a little bit right here. Okay, there's my channel. We're going to go over to community. Or better yet, we'll go to membership, right? We'll go to membership. Here's right, look at this. Episode 1 of Quiet on Set. You click the link and it takes you right to the video. Goosebumps came from the Beneath the Sink. Ernest Scared Stupid, full reaction. Willow, House on Haunted Hill by Michael. Members only live streams. Goosebumps, The Girl Who Cried Monster. I mean, seriously, there's quite a bit of stuff here that you guys get access to. And yep, you're allowed to watch it whenever. Goosebumps The Haunted Mask Part 2. Pictures of the house. I mean, just so much. So much. Only way you can get those, though, is if you become a channel member or a patron to my channel. Does Patreon get stuff members don't? No, you all get the same stuff. The only thing that members get that patrons don't get are the little ghosts next to your name. You guys can use the custom emojis over here and the ghosts next to your name, but that's about it. That's the only difference. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? Oh yeah, hope it's me. The boys video, I was fine with Sam and Colby joking around because it felt out of place, but the jokes actually landed because it was with the boys. The boys, yeah, I love the boys. I really do. Yeah, Chopper is based on an Australian criminal. You could react to the Daily Chopper. It may piss you off like it did to me, disturbing and disgusting videos. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm really down for that then, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Spoiler for the boys video. JC did some reviewing and realized that the shadow couldn't really be edited because they reviewed the footage right after unless they did something outside of editing. Right. How much money for the hit the stanky leg like how much money for you to hit the stanky leg like narrator? I don't know about that. I'm not sure if I'll be doing any sort of stanky leg. Thank you again, Kaylee Rowley, for the donation of $20. Guys, we have already gained over 50, 100. We're already at $140 donated today. Holy smoke. That is huge. On the GoFundMe. Sorry, I was like trying to listen for a second. Bad to the bone, your bottle cap was really good. Highly suspicious with Cody as a try not to cringe or get pissed off conspiracy theorist edition. Ah, yeah, that's an idea. Yeah, I had to turn into a statue for a second because the dog was barking and I was trying to make sure I was trying to hear what was going on. Sorry about that. Bad to the bone, you're pretty good. Highly suspicious. The Cody something in a shoe with Sam and Colby's debunking video that shows inside of the Satori shoe. Ooh, 3 new followers on Instagram. And the inside soles of Cody's shoes were weird indents. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Overnight and Krispy Kreme? What? Overnight and Krispy Kreme. Which cologne are you usually wearing? Sorry if it's a personal question. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. It's a pretty decent brand. I just can't remember the name off the top of my head for some reason. But I do have it. Yeah, it's downstairs. I'm always wearing cologne. I always douse myself in cologne. I just like smelling good. I use a lot of deodorant and cologne. Every day. More of a Dunkin' Donut guy? What? More of Dunkin' Donuts guy? Hell yeah, cologne is nice. Cologne is nice. Yeah, I agree. I like cologne. Hello, Shadow. How are you doing today? Welcome. Like a man who smells good. That's right. Oh shit, almost spilled all my water. I watched the opening of the boys video. It was hysterical. Some people think that it's really set Jacqueline into legal mode to cover her tracks, allegedly. I mean, the boys really were not shy about how they feel about it. They were making fun of that shit right in front of Sam and Colby. So, yeah, best Axe body spray, Phoenix for me. I really haven't been paying attention to the names of the sprays, honestly. I know it's weird to me, but yeah. Come on, Jordan. I'm throwing you a bone and it's cheap and free overnight and Krispy Kreme. Laughing, who needs the Conjuring house? Yeah, let's just go to the Krispy Kreme donut place and just do an overnight there. Something my oldest cousin does, I hate. I'm odd for real. It was so funny. What are we talking about? We were talking about, the paranormal and the whole situation with the Conjuring house owner. I'm kind of curious actually to see really quick. How is that situation getting handled? A brief look at projects for your interview with Cody indicate it's a different thumbnail, but all right, it's a different thumbnail. I'm gonna go ahead and go look at the Conjuring house's live post. See if there's any new comments over there really quick. Give me 1 second. They've been getting a lot of comments. I mean, there's a lot of people sharing this too. It's not just like there's like 122 shares, of this. So it's getting out there quite a bit. Let me go ahead and most relevant. Let's go to newest. Excuse me, my God. Tracy McBride. Why was my comment deleted? Mine also. They're deleting comments apparently. That's not a good sign. That doesn't look good on you guys. You shouldn't be deleting comments. And none of them were really, there's not a lot of people making negative comments. It's all constructive, critical comments. It's just, they take it wrong. Jacqueline, Cody, and Satori, and yourself are just amazing, kind, wonderful people. Of course, that comment will stay because it's a good comment. How can you not see his ankle moving? Mythos video shows everything. Because she doesn't want to see it, doesn't want her own bubble of belief to burst. I have no idea what you're referring to. I was viewed any video. My response was a reference to my own experience. Satori and Cody and the Conjuring house I've debunked and disproved many times. I've debunked and disproved many times many things in my years of investigating both the scientific and evidence and reasoning. Additionally, on my own, I experienced several things without any other people present that I have no way to prove or disprove, leaving me questioning and searching for answers, which is why I love paranormal phenomena investigate. But they definitely completely keep me comfortable in my bubble of belief. It's a deep dive into their method in YouTube videos. Owe yourself to watch it. At no point did anyone make the comment, take a look at this. They explained me exactly they're referring to as my point response. Misinformation, misunderstanding. I'll tell you what, since this, like, I'm just going to go ahead and read the, they posted a video going over it. My wife and I have a story. What do you mean the market? Clearly you see this as a business first off and foremost, and it's not helping the paranormal community. Yeah, when you say words like market, it does kind of sound like you're treating it more like a business than anything, which it is a business, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that's not really the purpose of it all. That's not what the controversy is all about. It's not the business side of it. It's about the method. Yeah, there are people who are not happy, and they're making it known they are not happy. And then the Conjuring house, okay, let's see. Well said, a lot of people have gotten a lot of mileage. Oh yeah, Ken DaCosta, who I think has a YouTube channel. A lot of people have gotten a lot of mileage and benefit from jumping on this debunking bandwagon. Love those YouTube algorithms. Yeah, so it's about the money. You see how hypocritical that sounds, though? Because couldn't you say that the same thing about the Conjuring house? $1,200 per night per stay, and you're saying it's all about the YouTube algorithm? $1,200 for a paranormal investigation at the Conjuring house? And while I respect many in the debunking community, those that appoint themselves as arbiters and gatekeepers of the field, and there's a lot of you guys there too, who claim that you guys clearly know everything about everything that has to revolve around the paranormal. So you guys are kind of coming off like gatekeepers, in my personal opinion. Clearly believe social media alone grants them that status. We all have receipts people could want, but nobody has ever asked nicely. So it's about asking nicely. That's the problem. We have to ask nicely about this stuff. It's not about being nice. It's about proving if it's real or fake. Can you please share the receipts? Someone just like, can you please share the receipts? Quite all of us who are skeptical, I want to believe, I did in the beginning, but I am skeptical. If I can see the barefoot proof, I'd probably believe 1000% believe. I have nothing against them personally, but them consistently refusing to do just a session barefoot has me questioning them. Please just show me. But I can honestly say I have seen many ask nicely for them to do this barefoot, and they flat out refuse. The Conjuring house, of course, agrees with Ken. Of course does. And everybody laughed at that comment. There wasn't one like on that. They all laughed at it. You are right. I will say it 1,000,000 times. A debunking video does not prove that Cody and Satori are frauds. All it shows is that people are able to mimic and recreate the fake way of the same tapping noise you can put in a video tomorrow showing how to fake the EVPs or spirit box sessions or a trip wire or any equipment photograph, whatever it would not do anything to prove that anyone's evidence is fraudulent. Also, the argument that Cody has moved his feet or that he has shuffled his feet, so therefore he's faking evidence, absurd. The interesting thing is that there have been many people who have attended sessions with them. That's always where it goes. It's back to the people who have been there in person. That's always where it goes. Ask them. Ask the people who are there in person to watch this stuff. Those are the people apparently we need to be asking. Try to debunk it. It looked like the shoes figured out where it's coming from, and Ken, not all of us are profit off of this. It's our job as parent. Oh, there's Bad to the Bone right there. I just realized that's who it was. Yeah, I like that comment actually. Okay. Yeah. Silly. I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way. That because it's all about the algorithm, and that's just not what it's all about. People have the right to question that stuff, and for you to sit there and think that everybody should just accept it for what it is and just not question anything is not, it's not right. It's just not right. And then to like blame them for algorithm when you guys make algorithm off of your channels too. I've seen Ken's podcasts. I've seen his streams. And, he's talking about the debunkers. He's probably making a profit off of those guys, right? I mean, I've seen that. I mean, again, the Conjuring house. He's an employee of the Conjuring house. They make $1,200 every paranormal investigation. That's profiting off of the method. You're getting people to come over to the house. And it's just, it's hypocrisy. It's like, it's hypocritical. And it's just, and that was just me reading their comments. This isn't something I'm making up. That was just me reading their comments they have made publicly to everybody. And yes, I'm sorry, but when he's moving his feet and shuffling his toes, and yes, that does look questionable, because that's exactly where the controversy is coming from, is because people can pop their joints and toes and their feet. And if he's moving his feet, logically, we're just going to assume that's him moving his toes and popping his joints. So yes, it kind of does prove, because people have to move their joints and pop their toes and move and shuffle to make it happen. Yeah, I didn't like that. People need to ask nicely. All right. Yeah, being nice is a good thing, but people have been asking nicely for how long has this been out? 4 or 5 months now? You kidding me, man? People have been asking as nicely as possible. And you just don't see it? I don't know. Exploring with Josh video, he gave Mythos cemented it for me. Yeah. Yep. Exploring with Josh seems pretty good. It looks fake to me. Stupid prices, rip people off at stupid prices. Yeah, people who make algorithm off these videos, do you really think they're bringing in fucking $1,200 every video? No way. No way. It's not about algorithm, guys. It's not about the algorithm. Nice to see you, Candy. Why do we even need to ask? If they have proof, it should be proved, yeah. For scientific reasons, it should be proved. If this is real, then you'd be helping out so many people. That's all there is to it. Hey, Amber, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Let's go ahead and check out that GoFundMe again really quick, because I want to make sure that I'm giving people the proper shout-outs. $1,840 donated to Jake Hart's Arts, buying his family home. GoFundMe. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. The paranormal community would be so boring without debunking. You're right. You're right, it would. Me when I see the Conjuring house drama. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. But we cover everything. Sam and Colby deleted a bunch of neutral comments, questions, comments. They have heavy filters in their comment section. I've been told, yeah. Yeah, but that's not good. You guys shouldn't be deleting comments. It makes you look bad. It makes you look really bad. All right, let me go ahead and see if there's any new comments really quick. This is very interesting. It's very interesting. Sorry. Calling out Mythos and Bad to the Bone Paranormal, why? Because they have a large following, or because they nailed the truth on the head using videos that were published by others to prove the false methods used by Cody and Satori. I'd be careful claiming legal terms or slander, as you may find yourself on a two-way street in court, and I understand why the Conjuring House made this post, but sometimes saying less is saying more. Just my 2 cents. I've even said this, and you know what? You're right on the money. I've said this too. Why even make this post? Why even say anything? Especially this late into the game. This is something that should have come out around the time most of this controversy was being talked about, but for some reason you waited. Yeah, about 5 months before making this post. And calling them out, yeah, publicly is not. You're saying, you know, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this post, and this is as respectful as I can be. You're calling the debunkers liars, and you're going after them, and you're saying they're making up all these false accusations and stuff. Couldn't you make the argument that you're trying to defame them? In a business standpoint, YouTube is also a business. So wouldn't you say that you are trying to defame them by saying these things, specifically about Bad to the Bone and Mythos? You know, that's the argument too, is that, you know, people are saying what they're saying about Satori and Cody, but then you kind of go and do, if you're trying to make a point about this, you're doing it in the wrong kind of light, because again, you're kind of coming off hypocritical when you do this. And that's just not a good look. It's just not. And again, I mean this in the most respectful of ways. Like, this was not the right way to go about it. Hey, Jake, what are we talking about? By the way, did you see the side-eye guy visit the Conjuring house? I saw the live stream. Nothing happened, but I think it'd be, but him sitting alone in the basement was funny. I did not see his live stream, but I did know he went, and I'm very excited to see that video. Finally, now I have time so I can enjoy your live every time I went. Oh, hey, thank you. No, that's awesome. I'm glad you made it. Hi there, Sonia. Question for you. In the spirits of the Conjuring, do you think they have, do they think I have a talent? One sec, I'm going to reread that. Hi there, it's me, Sonia. Good morning, buddy. I just finished eating my breakfast, and I have a question for you. And the spirits of the Conjuring, do they think I have a talent? It's very possible. Silence can often be the best way, the hurtful way to respond. Can often be the best and most hurtful. True. But in this situation, I think it would have been better if they just did not say anything. If Cody and Satori are honest, why wouldn't they film the Dustin Dean from... Right. I don't know. Wait, did you ever react to the third overnight? I have not yet. But right now, I'm kind of not in the mood because of all this controversy and Conjuring House stuff that's come out. I mean, I'm just going to take a break on the Conjuring House content for a while. I'll talk about it, but I won't like react to anything that has to do with it for the time being, at least. Yeah, it was a little bit, again, yeah, when she was mentioning cyberbullying, I mean, you're literally calling them liars, and you're trying to make a point, but then you just kind of do exactly what you're accusing them of doing, and you're not proving anything. You're just saying they're liars. Unfortunately, the difference is when you call them liars, it means nothing because they have the proof to back it up. They have the video evidence. They have the footage that shows Cody and Satori, mainly Cody, is just some of the things he said is not looking like it's 100%. So that's the difference, is like you're calling them liars, and they're calling, them liars, but they have the proof to back it. I don't know where you're going to get proof that they're lying. You'd have to prove that they're lying. I don't watch anything related to that. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Yeah, it's just not a good way to respond to that. That's my favorite. Oz! I wonder if the boys did their version of the Cody and Satori method at the Conjuring House like they did at the asylum. Would the spirits of the Conjuring House be more active? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they should try it. I couldn't believe the statement she put out. It was an out there statement, and it just wasn't the best way to go about it. Court ordered bare feet. Yep, everybody should come in without socks and shoes on. Everybody. Make this fair. Right. I don't know. I can't say anything for sure. If I'm talking about the response, and that's mainly what I'm talking about is the response right now. If I'm talking about the response alone, the response was just not what it needed, not what needed to be said. Yeah, faking is not lying, but claiming it is real is. That's right. Even if they had 100% proof of being true, debunking is still not lying. Nope. Yeah, I can't stand when he says, a lot of people jumping on that debunking bandwagon and trying to profit off of it. That's just another thing to say without, you don't have the proof to back up that anything is legitimate. You're only going by what you think is legitimate, but you don't have the proof to actually physically show us that they're 100% real. That's why you have to go after them, saying that they're just trying to make profit off of it. They're just trying to make all this money off of this. And those are just some of the things that I look for that just really don't make the person who's trying to have a legitimate conversation and argument about it look all that legitimate, or they don't look like they know as much as they think they know. But again, a lot of these people have bias towards them, so it's not like I can blame them either. There's just a lot of biasness. You're probably right, Oz. Don't know if anyone already said it, but I would love to see the court case, the owner trying to prove the judge, Cody, and Story are real in the court of law. I just don't see that looking good in court. I'd hope that this would never go to court because, again, that would just be... The courts have a lot more important things to deal with than trying to prove something like this. I feel like you should just come out with the honest answer. But again, if... I don't know. It's just tough because it's just I don't think it needs to go to court. But hey, Jersey, hey, I just joined. Sorry, I was at school. Have to watch my siblings. Oh, you're good, man. All they have to do is take off their shoes. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I don't know if they would take it seriously at all. Honestly. She said wants to invite Harvard to do studies. Harvard ain't going to touch that. All Cody has to do is take off his shoes. That's the thing. Harvard would put him in such an awkward position to where they would make them look worse. So I don't know why they would want to do that. I don't know. When's the next reaction video coming? Soon. Hey, Major Polo, how are you doing? Almost 120 likes. You're right about that. Okay, let's see if there's any more comments. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the shares really quick. Yeah. But it seems like it looks like they are deleting comments, which, again, I haven't really been seeing a lot of. Yeah, the main comment that was actually on here was a pretty good comment by someone named Alex Mazzio. I think is how you pronounce her name. Mazzio. She said, firstly, it's essential to recognize that skepticism and critical inquiry are integral parts of any field, including the paranormal community. Disagreement and debate should not be dismissed as attacks, but rather as opportunities for growth and understanding. I think there's a differentiation there that needs to be noted. Calling someone skeptical and a disbeliever or debunker is concerning and disappointing. Peer review is essential to the validity of the field. Implying that skeptics and debunkers are motivated by solely monetization or malicious intent undermines the importance of critical thinking and undermines healthy discourse within the community. Additionally, accusations of slander and threats or legal action can further escalate tensions and inhibit productive dialogue. It's crucial to address disagreements with professionalism and respect, rather than resorting to ad hominem attacks, or legal threats. Furthermore, dismissing disbelievers and debunkers as insignificant to the market ignores the diversity and perspective within the paranormal community and perpetuates division rather than fostering unity and collaboration. I hope you continue to engage with criticism and skepticism constructively, fostering an environment of open dialogue and mutual respect while putting the bullies and those making threats in separate category. The way this reads heavily discourages any critical thinking and peer review. Yeah. Yeah. And they're right. You know, threats and shit like that should not be being made. But for them to say things like labeling Mythos Paranormal Bad to the Bone, among others, I think that the part that aggravated me the most about the response was probably to the disbelievers and debunkers. So automatically, debunkers are disbelievers, which is not the case. It's not the case. But apparently they put him in that spot. So you have passed your own opinions and personal narratives off as facts. This includes Mythos Paranormal and Bad to the Bone Paranormal, among others. There have been threats made, cyberbullying captured, and proof of your lies collected by many who have witnessed your actions. You are prudent and take note of your slanderous claims, and defaming lies are illegal. That is probably the one part of this entire thing that probably have a lot of people really scratching their chin at, is the fact that they even said the word illegal, which kind of makes anybody here think that they would not be afraid to take legal action if necessary. Yeah, and that to me is just not the way to go about this at all, and certainly should not be threatening people like that. And when you mentioned Mythos and Bad to the Bone Paranormal, I automatically start thinking in my mind that you would not be afraid to make that threat, and you wanted them to specifically know that you think of it as illegal. So it just rubbed me the wrong way. That's all I'll say about that. It just rubbed me the wrong way. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping they don't ever do something like that, but share on Discord. How much for Jordan to dress up like a clown? Free. Jordan, I don't think you saw my comment, but she has a law degree. Yeah, I think I saw that too. Yeah, I saw your comment. Hey, Adam, I know Alex, she's so smart. I find it funny that how Cody and Story thing is calming down and then puts this comment out. Yeah, no, it just, yeah, they stirred it up again. Yeah, really hardcore stirred it up. The judge. Damn, Jordan, that was a quick answer. What was a quick answer? Sorry about that. Can you check my last comment? Freedom of speech. Have you heard of it, owners? So we have disbelievers, debunkers, and cynics. Oh, and liars. Honestly, these people need to be done for slander. It's just hypocrite. It comes off hypocritical. Yeah. That's all it is. It just comes off hypocritical, and I just think there was better ways to go about it. No more, no less. Hey, Tanvir. Hi, by the way, thank you so much for joining. Love you, man. Do your great things in the paranormal community. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Adam. Very, very sweet. You gotta be careful, though. I don't want them to think that I'm making any money off this. It's just my honest opinions. I swear to God. Thank you so much, man. What did Wisdom say? How about having them stand on a scale and perform the method they can keep their shoes on? Not bad. I think Cody Story is saying the truth. Were saying the truth. It could have proved it a lot easier. I think if Cody and Story were saying the truth, they could have proved it a lot easier. Oh, yeah, they could have. For sure. There was ways they could have proved it. For sure. That's a good movie. Sound like she was telling on herself and not necessarily books. Yeah, I don't know why she made the post. I just don't know why. I understand that she was trying to defend her employees, but see super chat. Oh, I did. I read it already. Like, thank you so much. I really do appreciate all the super chats and donations, guys. I really do. If somehow Cody and Story did a method with bare feet and proved it to be genuine, but then declared that they would never use it again, what would would that be a win for the paranormal community? If they refuse to ever do it again after they do it one time? I think that in itself would be suspicious. The fact that would only want to do it one more time and that's it. I mean, that would make anybody kind of like, why did you say that? And maybe they would use the excuse, well, we had a, if you guys just, laid off of us, we would have done it at the right time. And it's just like, well, if you would have done it in the first place and not made any excuses, then it would have been over. But I think, yeah, doing it like, oh, nope, well, that's it. We're not doing it ever again. I would be like, that's a bit odd that you would say that now. And then treat everybody like they're annoyances and, we're bothering them. And yeah, I don't know. That would rub me the wrong way, personally. I don't think there's anything wrong with people wanting them to prove it. My back is hurting, man. We've been live for how long now? An hour and 2 hours. We've been live for 2 hours and 17 minutes. Oh my god, I gotta end this live stream soon. Holy smokes. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to end this live stream soon, guys. I got shit to do. Oh my god, 2 hours and 17 minutes. I mean, I'm having fun and loving talking to you guys, but holy smokes. I'm not gonna get anything done today. Okay, let's see here. Any new comments yet? I'm just having fun looking at the comments of this. This is very fun. Not really sure how long this is gonna last, but I just noticed the live stream missed it all. No, you're okay, man. You're okay. We go live a lot. I mean, I'll probably see you on another one. I mean, and also they never notify anybody. Yeah, I think it's been fun. I think it's been a good hangout and whatnot. And I've been trying to be as respectful as possible, given my thoughts and whatnot. So, any of you excited for the upcoming movie Monkey Man? I don't think I've heard of it. Odd, it may be proven have or needed. Again, unless it helps with grieving, etc. YouTube is broken. It's always been broken. Got any plans for Easter? Not really, honestly. Maybe I'll try to go live Easter Sunday. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But I'll try to go live. But all right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. It was really fun. I really do enjoy talking to you guys. I had a lot of fun. But I do have to go ahead and end this so I can get more stuff done today. Get more Goosebumps episodes filmed. Get the rest of Quiet on Set filmed. Get up for patrons and members and whatnot. But again, thank you all who've donated to my GoFundMe. We are almost at $2,000, which is crazy helpful for me trying to buy this house. So I just want to say thank you to anybody who wanted to donate and will continue to donate. It means the world. But I do got to go, guys. So it's been fun, but I will see you in the next one. Do take care. Be respectful. Be classy, not trashy. And until next time, do take care, everybody. Bye. Thank you all for hopping on in. Really fun. Really, really fun.